Two sisters whose children were killed in a shack fire while they were allegedly out drinking will be kept behind bars for the time being. That's after the magistrate hearing the matter refused to grant the culpable homicide accused Lindiwe and Zanele Machaka so-called free bail because of the seriousness of the charges against them. Well, proceedings will resume on Friday, where the court will determine if the accused qualify for correctional supervision. Ziniko Mhlaba reports.
Two sisters have made their third court appearance in connection with the death of 5 of their children in a shack fire. The children were burnt beyond cognition at the Itereleng informal settlement near Lodium after being left unattended. Lindiwe and Zanele Machaka allegedly went out drinking when the incident occurred late last month.
The message we should send out there is that parents should be responsible. They should know their role, that their role is to protect their children. So we should also send a message, I think, as a city as well, to our residents to say that even with these shack fires that we see happening these days, that children cannot be left alone.
A lawyer for the sisters says the women can't afford to pay for bail and need to be home to make funeral preparations.
And I submit, Your Worship, it is in the interest of justice that the accused are released on bail, Your Worship. As Your Worship, this coming Saturday, they need to go home and prepare for funeral of those children, Your Worship. Your Worship, the state has no objection if the accused are released on bail. And Your Worship, at this stage, only the first accused number 1, or the applicant number 1, that was employed prior incarceration. Applicant number 2 was not employed, Your Worship. I will therefore request, Your Worship, if this court allows that they be released on warning.
But the magistrate says the pair could face a long jail term.
I'm not prepared to set a lower amount due to the seriousness of the offence. The purpose of bail is not only to be affordable, it must also be to such an extent that it makes it more advantageous to stand their trial rather than to flee. They're facing very long terms of imprisonment if convicted, and that is a serious consideration of this court.
A grieving father says he's not coping with his loss.
8 or 8? 8 years. If family yonke njani about this whole thing?
Family ithi sikhulumisana. So mina nginakhona ukuthi ngakhulumisana ngoba abantwana bami angeke babuye manje.
The state says it believes the accused are suitable for release.
The matter was then postponed to Friday, the 15th of September, for Section 26F. Basically, what that means is that for the correctional services to check if the 2 accused are suitable candidates to be released under correctional supervision.
For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ziniko Mhlaba in Pretoria.